Hey friends, what's up? Welcome to another video from the series Knowledge Nuggets. This one's gonna be real quick and very useful, I hope. Now some of you might know about the Actions button. This one is very useful, especially when you're, for example, let's say preparing a portfolio and you have 30, 40, 50 images and you have to lower the resolution or maybe change the specific characteristics from the image, and you don't want to spend a lot of time. You have to go one by one and click and open the file, change size, change resolution, whatever. It takes a lot of time. So some of you might have used this action in the past, but I use this one very often to do this kind of thing. So here I opened a couple of images of mine, old drawings, etc. And let's say that a client of ours has asked us to send us a series of images and we have the files in high res, or we're simply preparing a new portfolio. So instead of having to go here and changing the size and saving one by one, let's try to make this process a bit more automatic. Okay, so we have here on this window, we can find the actions option. Okay, we're working in Photoshop, remember that. If you don't have this window here, you're gonna find it here. Okay, actions. So we go here, we click, and we click on new action. We can put a name on it. Let's just call it action 13 for now, and we click on record. You see now this red button is turned on. So now we're going to work with this image, and this image is going to be the one that we're going to use as an example to make this process automatic. So we have this image, and let's say we want to change the mode and make it CMYK. Okay, we changed that already. Image size, we're gonna change the size, we're gonna make it a bit smaller. Okay, we can change the resolution if we want. Everything that we change, it's gonna be noted here. You see, convert mode, image size, action 13, right? So now I'm gonna save this, save as. I'm gonna go to desk, and I made a new folder called samples. It's important, do not change the name of the file here, right? Because if you do that, the next time we perform this action again, the file is going to be overwritten. So don't change the name if you use actions. Don't show again. Okay. And now that we've done everything we wanted with this file, we're just going to close it. Done. And at this point, once we finish doing everything we wanted to do with the file, we're going to press this button just to finish with the actions. Okay, and you see that the red button is not red anymore. So now we have this action, and now we want to do exactly the same we did with this file, right? So what we have to do, and we only gonna have to do this one time, is to click again here on action 13, because for some reason Photoshop doesn't go back to the button. So we have to click on action 13, right? And now we're gonna have this action selected. Okay, so if I press play, what play button does here is to perform exactly the same action we did again. We press play. See, what you actually seen is just that the image was closed, but at the same time what Photoshop did was to do exactly the same actions that we perform with the first one here. Okay, so now I'm gonna do it again. See, if I press play again with this image, it's gonna be the same. Okay, so this image has been through the same process than the first one and the second one. So it's gonna be changing the size, it's gonna be changing the resolution, and it's gonna be changing anything that we've done with the first image on this one. So instead of having to go through the same process over and over, I just have to press repeatedly the play button, and once I finish, I'm going to have all my files here with exactly the same characteristics that I specified on the first image. Now I know this one is not that much about technical skills, about improving color, etc. But at the end, you probably found yourself into this situation, and especially if you're working with a large number of files, the action command can save you a lot of time. That time that you can use to draw and paint more, and by consequence to get better. So I hope this one was useful for you guys, and see you on the next video.